Hola, Earth Signs. How are you? It's MJ from Ultra Love TV. I'm doing some weekly reads. I run this channel. I have an online brand called Ultra Love, and we talk about spiritual awakening, paradigm shift, conscious creatorship, a whole bunch of stuff here. And I started offering the intuitive tarot just a little over a year ago, and having a really lot of fun and meeting more of you with the tarot, which is really lovely. Okay, so it's always my intention to offer you divine guidance and loving clarity. If you be resonating, it might be a sign to get a private reading. Otherwise, just go follow your flow, follow your bliss. Earth signs, that's including the Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. And I guess, hey, any of you, where would a fucus fit then? I'm sort of feeling like a fucus could line itself up with any of the signs, right? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is the first week of June. It doesn't really matter what time, if you find a message and it resonates, then it resonates. Time is an illusion. This is for all of the earth signs for this first week of June and divine messages. So we're coming out of some battling type of energy, conflict. It's like the crux of change, the Five of Swords. Possibly having some like mental revelation, which helps you through some conflict that you might be facing. You're focusing on work right now. There's the Eight of Pentacles, and that being said next to the Lover's reverse. So I feel that's quite a clear message that you're really focused on your pentacle, you're focusing on your work, and not so much focused on the love, the love vibrashe. Do you know that I'm getting this energy is balancing your working life with your pleasures, and that's with Empress energy here. For some reason I'm getting a sense of like Virgo. The Virgo energy is coming through really strong, and the Empress, where it's like it's great to work, it's great, and like I guess the cardinal, the Capricorn, would be quite, pardon me, work oriented, or any of us for that matter. Here again, we're going to focus on the earth element. So being effective, being reliable, being productive. I feel like, because we have the Two of Pentacles and it's reversed, so I feel like the most dominant message that wants to be spoken is like, make sure that we're balancing our work life with the rest of our life, because the Empress is like the wholeness, like a happy community, generosity, love, abundance, action. And because it's representative of like the divine feminine energy, it's sort of saying like, if you're just working all the time, then you're not open to receive what you're working for. So I feel like, that's a pretty powerful message. As in, and it's also representative of the energies that I feel some of you are stepping into. And I just from all the different readings, there seems to be always this sort of this through line connectivity, and certainly in a vibrationally aligned community like this. So I just feel like you're starting to balance your life from more of this Empress, more of this empowered, abundant, loving energy, and essentially there's the Page of Swords, which is then telling me, it's like, I feel like you're going to give yourself some time in that Empress energy to cut out some old belief systems, or just like shapeshift some thoughts around things, possibly around how you're working. certainly if you're feeling like burnt out, stressed out, or like you're not getting anywhere, it's like just chill then. Just sit down and take stock of everything and do your utmost to get into like an alright feeling space, right? Like a good feeling space. Because I do feel strongly this Five of Swords is here saying this is the energy you've undone. This is the crux. You've gotten over the worst of this transformational cycle, and you're working hard. You've put the work in. I think that's another message with that Eight of Cups, or the Eight of Pentacles. Like, you've put the work in. Now chill. If it's all work and no play, or all work and like never get to enjoy, then what is the point, right? And so I feel like you've worked yourself to a point of feeling like you deserve some time out. So you're really owning more of that Empress energy and knowing that you can do the work. Like, when you need to work, you'll work, and that's fine, but you don't want your life to be all about work all the time anymore, which I think is awesome. And the Page of Swords upright is a really lighthearted, like, but sparkly mental energy to me. Like, inspirational chats. Feeling excited. Yeah, feeling excited about life, perspective, having good conversations. Yeah. So the divine guidance from the Osho deck is very much affirming everything we've picked up on. So the five of swords is actually being clarified with the five of rainbows. So this is to me, I always interpret this card as the childhood woundedness part of us all, like the one that didn't get loved, or the one that got rejected or abandoned, or whatever it might be. So that's the crux of this sort of generational shift and greater awareness and understanding of self. And then we have the understanding card here. So, and it is all connected. The woundedness is connected to the overworking, or the thinking that you just have to work all the time to be able to deserve anything at all. So you're possibly outworking this final layer of old paradigm energy of like working to the bone, or working to the point of exhaustion, and having a step back to reflect from a place of deeper understanding, which then I feel is like liberating you, because you have that Page of Swords energy, which is obviously like an inspired perspective, possibly an actual messenger coming in, or a message coming from somebody, right? And then that brings about this sense of celebration and fun times and good times, because so often in all this stuff, it's like, gosh, we just need to be able to lighten up. Like, we just need to find ways to not be so effing serious about everything all the time, right? It's like, you know. Okay, so the Return of Spirit deck, I've pulled one more card for the Earth signs. I feel this is really, really relevant, actually. In particular for the Capricorn, I'm feeling, but it could of course be for anybody in this community. But the Birthing card came out, and I'm feeling very much that this is, that, because birth, there's obviously a few different layers or things that need to happen before the birth takes place, right? And then this reading just feels like now we're getting to that point of like whatever you've been working on is now like crowning out of your vagina. So no, but you know what I mean. It's like I'm actually gonna read it. I want to read it for myself. So yeah, and let me just read it. So when we are in the process of creating something new in our life, we are actually calling on our divine force and mastering our gift as creators to bring something new into this world. Trust yourself in all that you are doing at this moment. Your instinct and intuition will guide you. The goals, projects, or ideas you are working on are important in the cosmic plan. There are many higher energies working with you and through you to help you complete what you are working toward. Remember, though, the process of giving birth involves going through labor. You may be feeling a lot of pressure at the moment, but discomfort during labor is natural, so don't give in or lose hope because of it. You are doing the right thing. Don't let small disappointments or upsets lead you to thinking that you are not on the right track. You are. Pain is just a natural part of labor. You may also be feeling the urge to push, even though it is not time to. Do not allow your impatience to get the best of you. Allow everything in its own time and trust the process. You do not want to start things prematurely. Completing the gestation period is vital, so be mindful not to rush. Gestation always happens before the labor begins. The birthing card also comes to those who are symbolically giving birth to the higher aspects of their selves. Usually, this period involves its own set of growing pains as you learn to move out of old ways of being and outdated limiting beliefs. Trust that the challenges you are facing at this time are essential to this process. You are evolving, growing, and changing into a more truthful version of you. Stay strong. You're nearly there. You're nearly there. So, yeah. Oh, do you know, I just realized this actually looks like a vagina. Look, there's the belly of the baby, of the mama baba. And then that is the the crown of the head. I don't know, but it certainly does look like it to me. Cause look, look at that glorious little angelic light, peeping its way out. Oh my gosh, oh man. There you go. Yeah, so thanks a lot for being here, you guys. That's the reading for the Earth signs. If you want to book a private reading, you can find all of the information in the description box. It is an absolute joyful pleasure to be with you in the fifth dimension. Hello. Have a great day, my lovers, and I'll see you guys real soon. Take